What's up, fellas? So, guys been wanting my take on this R. Kelly bullshit. All right, and this is a very good topic because R. Kelly is a famous guy, and he's having women problems. All right. Well, guys, I got 3 reasons why R. Kelly is going through this situation right here. All right. So let's break this shit down. Right. First and foremost, guys, number 1 is most women would do anything for $1. Notice I said most, because I don't want the all police over here. Not all women, brother. So most women would do anything for $1. Now, y'all guys must understand something. There's levels to being a beta male provider, baby. Because some of you guys are like, well, I never had women doing all that for me. Because there's levels to this shit, baby. It's levels. See, you make 75 grand. The most a woman is willing to give you is steady booty for that little financial support. But when you got millions, women are willing to sell their fucking soul. They willing to have threesomes. They willing to have 6 girls in the bed, 7 girls in the bed. They willing to do all that bullshit. All right. The more money you can provide, the more resources you have, the more women are willing to sell their souls. That's the way it works. See, back in the old days, guys, back in Africa and shit, guys had like these 10 wives. He had as many wives as he can afford, a concubine. All right, as many wives. I don't know if it might still go on, but I don't really know. I know it used to. I don't know if it still go on. Maybe it does. But he had a concubine, and that means that he can have as many wives as he could afford. All right. So over here, you can't, getting married and shit. So what guys do is they do like what R. Kelly and Hugh Hefner. They just have a whole bunch of chicks living in the house. See, when you can provide a mansion, a limousine, shopping sprees and all that, oh, you can have 10, 15 girls. All right, fucking around in the mansion and shit. All right, if you make 75 grand, a woman ain't finna do all that. So you can't have 10 girlfriends. All right, you don't compensate her enough to do all that. Your compensation package ain't good enough for her to be eating other girls out and have 10 girls and shit. Oh no, you don't provide enough. All right, but if you can provide what he can provide, or provide what Hugh Hefner can provide, oh, all right, yeah, let's go. All right, guys. So first and foremost, what I learned from the R. Kelly situation is most women would do anything for a fucking $1. Trust me when I tell you this. If R. Kelly was rich, was famous, but he wasn't rich, those women wouldn't done that. They would have never done that. If he was just rich, just famous, and he had those resources, let's say he had a bad contract. Let's say he was one of these idiots that signed one of these bad contracts where the record company rip him off and he don't really make no money. He was really broke. He wouldn't have been able to do all that. But see, R. Kelly tour, he make a lot of money touring and shit. He makes a lot of money off his old albums and shit. And so he was rich. I think he worth like a couple $100 million. I'm not quite sure. But he should be pretty good. All right, guys. So when you can provide like that, please understand that all you guys that own your purpose, the more money you can get, the more women are willing to sell them souls. That's how that works, guys. That's how it goes. Second thing I take from this, women don't want to take accountability for shit. Nothing. All right. Now, I'm not going to talk about the underage girls he slept with and shit like that. That's wrong, and they too young to make a decision on that. I'm talking about the women that were legally old enough, the sex slaves. All right, I'm not even getting into the underage shit, the 14 and 13-year-olds he slept with. All right, he should be locked up for that. We all know that. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the last shit that he got going on with these sex slaves. Sex slaves, so you was chained up in the house illegally and you couldn't leave against your will, and basically you was kidnapped. Get the fuck out of here. You basically had women that was there, lazy. He was providing resources and financial support and shelter and all this in a lifestyle. They probably in there doing drugs and doing alcohol every day, living like a rock star, traveling with him and shit like that. And now when shit hit the fan, oh, I was a victim and I was held against my will. This is what women don't want to take accountability for shit. See, women want the laws to where you can sleep with them. They can sleep with you at night. Wake up the next morning and I changed my mind and they want to be able to go charge you with rape for that shit. All right, women want to be able to hit you, and I'm not talking about your girlfriend. All right, and the reason why I say no man should hit his girlfriend, because you should have been left long before that. All right, long before it got. If a woman is getting to a point where she's hitting you, that means she's been disrespectful. You should have been gone. I'm talking about, let's say you on a train and you and a woman getting a disagreement. She feel like I can just come up and sock you in the head because, you know, I disagree with you and you can't defend yourself. All right, think of Solange. All right, women want this double standard where they can hit you, but you can't defend yourself. I'm not talking about in a relationship, because I believe a man in a relationship should have the balls to left that woman long before it got to that point. I don't think no woman wake up out of bed one morning and say, you know, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him today. That woman been disrespectful. She been calling you all type of bitches. And now she done got to the balls to where she got the balls now to put her hands on you. So in that situation, I believe the guy should have been left long before it got that damn toxic. I'm talking about if you get into it with a woman at the grocery store and y'all just having a disagreement, and even if it's allowed, she feel like she could just walk up and knock you upside your head and you just stand there and take it. See, women don't like to take accountability for shit. And that's the same thing going on with these women. They was old enough to make a decision. They could have left. All right. And now that he's done with them and he's done moved on, oh, I was held against my will. It's terrible. This is the bullshit with women that I don't understand. They don't like to take accountability. Listen, guys, in life, you have decisions. Some are going to be good, some are going to be bad. But when you make bad decisions, take accountability for that. All right. Now that they're older and he had them, and so when you 18, 19, 20, you think this going to last forever. See, you think like you ain't going to never hit the wall. Well, guess what? R. Kelly is attracted to younger women. So guess what? When you start getting 23, 24, 25, all of a sudden your ass too old. Y'all guys get that? And so now he moving on to the next 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Because your ass is old. You old news now. And so now I don't want to be held accountability. So he's this bad, evil man that held me against my will. Y'all guys get that? So women need to own up for bad decisions that they make. They don't want to do it. All right, guys, if they stay in a bad relationship with an abusive guy for 10 fucking years, and then you come out, oh, he's so abusive. He was abusive for 10 fucking years. Okay, if he hit you one time, okay, shame on him. He hit you again, shame on you. You should have had your ass up out of there. But no, I stayed there 10 more fucking years. This cruel man, he just beat the shit out of me every day. And you ain't never think, when this motherfucker go to work, I'm getting the hell up out of here? See, people don't want to take accountability for their actions. A lot of people like that, but especially women. All right, guys? And the last thing I took from this, guys, is women are very spiteful. So now that they're washed up and he's moved on with it, he probably got some more young tenderonis in there now. And I'm 23 years old, 24, however the fuck old they is. And, you know, he's only interested in, you know, teenagers. You know, now I want to go and I want to ruin his career. I want to bring all this shit up now and try to ruin, since I'm old news, since he threw me out like trash, I want to ruin his fucking career. This is why, you know, when y'all hear those other dating coaches tell y'all don't lie to women, this is what they talking about. Now, the thing is, they just took my words out of context. You shouldn't lie to women. If you're going to lie about something about, you know, you are dating women. Don't lie about, yeah, you're going to be my girlfriend, then cheat on her every fucking day. The reason they tell y'all guys this shit, and the reason I'm telling y'all this guys this shit, well, I tell y'all guys that shit because it's not worth it. You know, it's not worth it. Bitch, we gonna date and I'll evaluate things a few months, and if things go good, maybe I'll let you know. But this is why other dating coaches tell y'all guys don't lie to women, because they know they spiteful. I know it. And that's why they telling y'all you don't want to give. It's a shame. They have to warn y'all guys this shit because they don't want a woman to put a rape charge on you just because you lied about being her boyfriend. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Yeah, don't lie to women, guys, because they might put a fake rape charge on you because you lied to them about being their boyfriend and you had other girlfriends. So you don't want to get charged with rape because you lied to me about being monogamous. So now I'm finna get you charged with rape. Ain't that crazy? But that's true. It's absolutely fucking true. When you do shit, when you fuck around with women, this is what they fucking do. My thing is, I'm not a fucking afraid of women. That's not the reason why I don't tell y'all a lot of women. Fuck them. Put your fucking fake rape charge on me. I got a fucking lawyer. I don't walk around on fucking eggshells wondering if a woman gonna charge me with rape. Fuck that bullshit. I tell you guys, don't lie to women in that aspect for simpler the fact you don't need that fucking headache. It's not to be afraid of women. Fuck them. Let them call the police and put a fake rape charge on you. I'm not finna walk around and live my life and scared to move and shit, or how I deal, scared to sleep, women scared they're gonna put a fake rape charge on me. I don't live my life. I don't live my life and feel shit, guys. All right? But this is what they're talking about. This is what women do. They're very spiteful. And what you got now is you got a bunch of women that probably didn't get no education, probably didn't get no skill because they were dependent on him. Now he throw them out like the yesterday news, and now I got shit. I ain't got shit. I have no education, no skill. I was dependent on him. I done got accustomed to living that lifestyle he introduced me to. And now that I'm thrown out like yesterday news, now I want to try to bring him down because I'm spiteful. All right, this is what women do. All right, guys. And so this is why a lot of women want these fucking marriage laws, these crooked ass marriage laws, because they sit on their ass, they be fucking lazy, depending on the man. And then when shit hit the fan, you ain't got nothing. All right, which that was probably fair back in the 40s and 50s when women couldn't work and shit like that, and the man was the breadwinner. But in today's society where everybody can go out and get it, that's some bullshit ass laws. All right, guys. So that's the thing with that. Women are very spiteful, and they now trying to bring him down when you knew damn well what you was doing. But you don't want to be held accountability for it, and you don't want to be held accountability for making bad mistakes. That was a bad mistake. Relying on somebody else to provide you a lifestyle while you sat on your ass. All right. Here's the thing, guys. If, let's say, one of you guys came to me and said, AMS, can I live with you? All right. And I gave you this is my stipulations. You gotta wear a diaper every day, and you gotta shine the floors I'm giving you my stipulations. You can say yay or nay. All right. If you gonna come stay in my house, this is what you got to do. Ain't nobody got no gun in your head, and I'm quite sure this is how R. Kelly was. He said, this is what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna do what I say do, and when I tell y'all to face the wall, y'all gonna face the wall. When I tell y'all to eat, y'all gonna eat. When I tell y'all gotta fuck, y'all gonna fuck. If you wanna abide by them rules, get the fuck out. They chose to abide by those rules so they didn't have to work and so they could live off of him. All right, you got a fucking choice in everything you fucking do. If any of you guys hate your job right now, don't your job give you what they expect out of you? That little pamphlet, we expect you to be here at 8 o'clock. We gonna pay you this. And if you get rolled up this many times, you fired. You ain't nobody got no fucking gun in your head saying you gotta stay at that job. When you see what they offering and when you see what their rules is, you can say, nah, you know what? I'm gonna go get another job. This don't work for me. All right, guys. I worked jobs back home where jobs say you had no facial hair. You couldn't have no facial hair because it was like making food products, water cups and shit. So they didn't want you to have no beard. I think you could have a goatee. I can't remember exactly what. I think you could have a goatee, but you couldn't have a beard or something. So you could wear like the little beard thing, but they didn't want you to have like no beard like this. I think you could do a goatee. And even though they provided a beard thing, they still didn't want no facial hair. All right, guys, that's they fucking rule. You don't come with, well, you know, what if I get this? No, they rule is this. And if you're going to work here, that's what you're going to do. All right, guys, R. Kelly had rules for his house. If you don't like his rules, say, you know what, that don't work for me. They chose to go there. All right, so that's my opinion on it, guys. Women don't like to take accountability for shit. And most women would do, because I don't want the all police coming over here, most women would do anything for a fucking buck. All right, depending on how much you can provide. All right, for you guys that make, 75, 80 grand, that's not going to be enough for a woman. You're not going to be able to provide enough for a woman to want to do all that shit those girls were doing. But if you made what R. Kelly made and you could provide what R. Kelly can provide, oh, you will find out real quick most women are willing to sell their fucking souls. All right, guys, so that's my... I'm not even talking about the underage shit. That's unexcusable. But those sex slaves, those girls were legal age and they made an adult decision and it didn't work out for them. Now they bitter. That's how I fucking look at it. I'm out this motherfucker. Like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holler back.